walk-off moments you have in your career before last week?
Joking, some of my former teammates are down here, and 3, but 2 in the last 6 days. So I think I'm bumping them numbers up. So we gotta keep these games not. I don't want it to be tied in the ninth, but if they are, try to get these numbers.
What allows you to be successful in those moments, you think?
Probably because I'm old and I calm down. No, I've had a lot of experience and a lot of at-bats, and when I'm younger and I can picture, dude, I remember going up there. I mean, you would have thought I was going to break the bat in half. I was so amped up, but now it's like just able to calm myself down. And after, once you do something, of course your heart rate kicks up. But I mean, don't want people to be able to look in the box and be like, hey, this is the 9th inning, it's tied, or they're losing, he has to do something here. Versus oh, this is the 1st inning. I want it to look the same in my approach, and just so you prepare yourself the right way. You're not nervous. You're more excited. You know what I mean? I think people tense up and try to do too much, and they maybe feel like they're not prepared. But I try to make sure I never feel like that.
What did you see in that particular at bat that allowed you to be successful?
Yeah, Hunt spins it a lot. It was funny. I was talking to Elander, and I was like, should I just sell spin? He just threw 5 sliders to Simo right-handed before. They had the lefty. You bring a right. You take out your lefty. You bring in a righty. Face you righties. We're going to spin it. And he's like, well, let's be on the fastball first pitch. If he spins it, that's what he wants to do. And he threw the first pitch slider for a ball, and I just knew I had him if he put one in the zone. So I was just seeing it up, and got a good swing on it.
What is the key to staying calm, staying relaxed in those moments?
Like I said, I think it's just preparing the right way. You take care of your stuff in these cages, and you watch your film, and you run through your approach, and on the bench, if you're in the game, you're not in the game, you're paying attention. You start to understand, what you're trying to do, and you feel prepared, and you're not nervous or too amped up.
When it goes from 7-1 to 7-7, there state just kind of kept creeping back into it. What's the mood like in the dugout as that's sort of building and happening?
I think we might have poked a sleeping bear that we probably should have let sleep, in my opinion. When you compare it to, you shoot a deer and, it's bleeding out, don't give it another reason to get up and start running, right? We had him 7-1. We kind of mouthed off a little bit and maybe put some life into him that wasn't really there, and got them back in the game. When you're up on a team like that and, you're kind of beating them in every aspect, and, you're up 6 runs in the 6th inning, just execute and keep your mouth shut and just let them die. But I think we kind of poked them, and they kicked back up, and they came back and fought, and we found ourselves in a dogfight at the end of the game.
You don't want to fall behind after winning 7-1, obviously, but does it give you confidence knowing you can win in come from behind fashion? You can kind of draw even, then come back, and you're finding different ways to win ball games here lately.
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the year we were either shutting teams out or out slugging them and beating them by 10, and it's just like, in your golf bag, you want all different kind of clubs, right? You don't want to just have a driver and a putter. We want to be able to win games where we have to execute, where we blow them out, where we don't hit and we can pitch well enough to win, where we can make defensive plays, where we can win late. I think we're starting to stack those clubs in our bag that are going to come, in use when you get down at the end of the year and crazy stuff happens. You're familiar with situations.
Why has this team responded to adversity better the last week and a half or so?
Yeah, I think we've just done a better job of coming together and playing, more as a team. I think we were, kind of, GQ. I think we were kind of, stumbling there for a little bit because we weren't, buying into, playing as a team to win. And I think starting last week on Friday, we really said, man, we can be special if we just play together. And, guys have started to come closer, and I feel like we're really bonding at the right time, starting to, trend upwards at a good time of the year.
Was there something particular that took place that allowed you all to come together as a team?
Is he out of here? Oh, yeah, he got on us. Yeah, sometimes team punishment can bring you together, I think. Well, wait, don't let him hear that. No, we kind of went through a tough couple days back from Arkansas, and I think it really brought us, together, and, guys got some things off their chest, and, as a family's going to fight a little bit, and you're not always going to get along, but at the end of the day, you love each other, and I think that's kind of, what resulted from that.
Tough couple days in the weight room with Q, or maybe outside of the weight room as well?
We'll just say tough couple of days all around.
Define punishment.
Varus is shaking his head. Pass.
Griffin, I know.
Let's just say I'm not a good runner, and I had to run a lot.
Griffin, I I know 5 games don't define a season, but in that dugout, do y'all believe that y'all have kind of turned the corner here and can kind of finish strong down the
Yeah,
stretch?
I mean, in anything, any sport, anything, belief is huge. And, you know, we came into the season, we knew we had a ton of talent. You know, you believe you're going to win every game, and we stuttered. And, like, I mean, it's human nature. You start maybe second-guessing a little bit. But I don't think there's any reason to second-guess now. I think we've shown that, you know, if we play good baseball, we're going to be pretty dangerous. And I think that's, you know, the belief in the dugout. And I think if you just sat in the dugout, you see a totally different team from, you know, 10 days ago.
Now that you're on this, you know, 5-game win streak, just how do you guys cool yourselves off and not get too amped up and look too far ahead now?
Yeah, you know, we're looking ahead to tomorrow at, 6:30? That's what we're focused on. One game at a time. You know, this conference is not a conference where you can come in and take any game lightly, any team lightly. You know, everybody's extremely good, and anybody can beat anybody. So we're focused on, you know, what's in front of us, and what's next in front of us is playing Mississippi State tomorrow on Friday.
Thanks,
Griffin.